Hi, my name's Gabe, and welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This will be part 2 of the walkthrough, where we pick up on World 2. Off we go to level 1. So again, this is a desert world, so there'll be a lot of desert scenery. And here's a new enemy. They're these little creeps in blocks, and they try to act like blocks, but they won't be glistening, so you can tell them apart. And they'll hurt if you walk into them, so they can be pretty annoying. They're not too bad if you take your time. Let's get this koopa out of here. Here's a fire snake. They can jump through walls and they're invincible unless you're invincible, and then your invincibility trumps theirs. You can come in here and get a power up, and if you're stuck down here, there's a hidden no block right there to help you get out. Hidden guy right there. Get that piranha out of here. Grab the star. Alright. Now we have another opportunity at the matching game. Let's see here. Alright, there's one. Bottom was the hardest. Nice! We got 2 up for getting the mushroom. Just like the cards, you get 3 up for flowers and 5 up for stars. Alright, 2-2. This level introduces quicksand. And it doesn't instantly kill you. But if you jump out of it super fast, if you don't jump out of it super fast, you will die, so be careful. You really don't want to fall down in the water with those cheap cheeps, so try your best to stay on this platform. There we go, got our second star. And just like that, we're moving on to the World 2 Fortress. So there's another dry bones. Remember, you can't permanently kill them. You can only stun them. And here's a thwomp. It's kind of like a trap enemy, and you get close to it to trigger it, and then you run under when he's recoiling. And here's a boo. So it's like this weird little ball that's scared of you when you're looking at it. But if you look away, they'll start chasing you. So just be aware of them, because they can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Some platforming over spikes. And then at this section, you just kind of want to run. Go into this door. This section can also be pretty tricky if you're big, since your hitbox is so tall. But you can still make it. And then here, if you're big, I'd recommend going over the top instead of underneath. Into the door, and here is a Boom Boom fight. It's a different color this time, but he's still just as easy. You can just keep stunning locking him and hit him 3 times and he's gone. Alright, so with that, World 2 Fortress is down, and we've unlocked a shortcut to this area. So this is a pipe, and now that the keyhole's gone, we can use this to shortcut past the castle, and I'll show you that in a minute. But first we'll go in this Toad house and grab some treasure. Unfortunately, can't skip Toad's text here, so I have to listen to it every time. Got a raccoon leaf. That's a good pull. So when you go down a pipe, you'll get transported to a short little underground section, and you'll come up a different pipe, right here. Now, there's something about saving all the Hammer Bros fights till the end of the world, because you'll get better stuff. So, I'll try to do them a bit later in the world, but if they're in my way, I'm gonna take them out. So here's another interesting pyramid theme here, and watch out for the fire snakes because they will go through walls and stuff like that. There's a sneaky block enemy. Even when they're not shining, they're still pretty hard to spot. Okay, now with this part, you're gonna need one of these koopa shells. So first, come down there and hop on them, and then go down there and hit it. And this will pave your way. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but if you're holding jump when you hop on an enemy, you'll hop up way higher than you would normally. Down the pipe, let's see if we can get the 3rd star. Aw, man. If you don't hit the bottom left corner exactly, if you hit like the left side or the bottom, you won't actually get a star even if you are running. Here's this little quicksand section is a level. And this introduces the enemy, the Angry Sun. This guy only shows up like once or twice in the entire game, but he's pretty annoying. So he won't start attacking you until about halfway through the level. Oh yeah, I forgot. So there's this Twister. This never shows up again. And the only way to get past it is you have to run and jump through it. It'll send you flying. And now, right about now, the sun's gonna get mad and start swooping down at you, and he moves with the camera. And you can't really get rid of him, so you're just kind of stuck with him until the end of the level. So just wait for him to... He has a really weird path. It can be hard to dodge at times. See if we can get the star here. Yep. Alright. We unlocked a card game, so let's go do that. If I remember from last time, there's a fire flower here. Might have been a mushroom somewhere. 1-up. We haven't found that yet. There's the mushroom. Can't go back and look at old footage, really, so let's see here. Where was the mushroom? I think it was up here. Yep. 20 coins. We found 20 coins here. Another mushroom. I don't know where another mushroom could be. So, as you can see, all those power-up, that mushroom that we got added to our item bank. And, we got 20 coins. You can also do this toad house up here. Grab a treasure. Ooh, we got a fire flower that time. Alright, let's move on to World 4. Not World 4, Level 4. I don't know why I keep saying World. It's a power-up if you need one. Oh man, that was a crazy exchange right there. Alright, get past those guys. Again, in these early worlds, there's going to be a lot of power-ups all over the place, so you don't really have to worry too much about taking damage, because there's usually power-up right around the corner. Once you get into the later worlds, can become a bit more difficult. Alright, now go off Chapter, level 5. This introduces chain chomps. They're these annoying little enemies on leashes. They'll jump out at you. You can't hop on them or hit them with fireballs. So your best bet is just to avoid them. There's a secret with them where I think it's about 50 lashes. If they lash out about 50 times, their chain will weaken and they'll just like run away. Which is kind of weird, but you know, it's there. Oh man. There we go, got another 5 up from 3 stars in a row. It's in your best interest to rack up the lives early in the game, because later on, levels can get pretty tough. Alright, the last, like, normal level, and here's this, pyramid thing. Go into here, and now we're in an underground cave section. Oh man. So in this level, unless you have a raccoon leaf, like I do, you're gonna have to use these buzzy shells to destroy the walls. If you do have a raccoon leaf, your tailspin will actually be able to take out the walls by itself, though. Just like that. Watch out, there's a pit at the end of here, and it kills me almost every time. If buzzies are climbing on the ceiling, they'll drop off and slide at you like that. Oh, I'm gonna need a shell for this. If a brick block is just barely off screen, for some reason it won't register as a brick block, and the shell, oh dear, will still bounce off of it, but it won't actually break it. And I think I'm out of buzzies here. No, I got one more. Gosh darn it. You guys are making me crazy. Buzzies will come back if you like kick them off screen, but if they like permanently die, they won't come back. So if you run out of buzzies like all the way, you'll have to leave and come back to respawn them all. There we go. Alright, with that pyramid level done, before we move on to the final castle of this world, we'll do the Hamburger Battles. So, in the desert level, they're actually boomerang bros. And we got a hammer this time, and that can only be used on the world map, and it's used to break roadblocks. And I'll show you a good application of it after I do these last few things. Again, the timing for this is pretty precise, and it's very easy to mess up like that. Let's take out this last boomerang, bro. Ouch! Oh, and we got a music box too. That's another item that can only be used on the world map. So, so the hammer can be used to take out roadblocks like this. If I needed to beat levels to get around this and I didn't want to, I could use a hammer on that. But there's actually a secret. If you use the hammer over here, you'll unlock this new area of the map with a secret toad house, which is pretty awesome. Ooh, we got our frog suit. We'll be able to use that in the next world. And then there's a Fire Bro fight right here. And if you fight the Fire Bros, you'll unlock a Warp Whistle. Fire Bros only appear in one other instance in the game, and it's much, much later. If you have more than one page of power-ups, you can use up and down to cycle through them in this little bank. I'll fight fire with fire. Because they basically use fire power against you. So when you take them out, you get a warp whistle. And when this is used on the world map, it takes you to the warp zone. Which can go to different worlds depending on what world you used it from. But of course I won't be using that. Alright, let's take out the airship. King has been turned into a spider this time. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Kinda looks like this ship is made out of copper. The weird green wood. You'll see some weird angled wall-mounted cannons a lot, too. And again, be careful of like the weird drift that happens with bullets in airship levels. Alright, take out these. Those are called rocky wrenches, and they'll come back. But, they're little mole guys who throw wrenches at different altitudes. Alright, the boss of this world is Morton. He's very similar to, the Larry fight. Oh my goodness. I just died to Morton. Well, this will give me a chance to show what happens when you die in an airship. So when you die in an airship, it'll fly away to a different location, and if you haven't beaten the levels in order to get to it, it can be pretty annoying. Let's see here. I'll go Tanuki mode. That's the thing with those boss fights. If you're not paying attention for a second or two, they can real quick take you down, because the most hit points you can ever have in Mario is 2. I guess 2 extra hits, you have 3 hit points total. Dun, 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 dun. Please don't hurt me. Cool, man. We get to say hello to our Rocky Wrench friends once more. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, down the pipe into the boss battle. Let's teach Morton not to mess with us. Aw, you annoying koopa face. There we go. We have beaten World 2. Thank heavens. Thank me. I'm the one who did it. Alright, we get another letter from Princess Peach. This one says, "Greetings. You can stomp on your enemies using Goomba's shoe. I've enclosed a jewel that helps protect you." So, what she's talking about, we won't get to for a very long time as well. It's this, like, weird power you can only get in one level of the game, and you can't take it out. And I'll explain that later. And the item she's attached is a cloud item, and you can use that to skip over one level on the world map. So if you're having a real hard time with one level and you don't have any good power-ups, you can just skip over it. And that takes us to World 3, which is the water world. And we'll dig into this in the next part. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.